work only with left rein. Let's say continue travel. Keep your shape. Keep your shape. Continue travel. Keep your shape. Continue travel. Keep your shape. Keep your shape. So right now I just increasing time in the forward motion. You can practice speed control in the future. So I'm gonna ride one hand right now, pick up my left rein and set continue travel and keep your shape, keep your shape, keep your shape. Hello, Russ Krachun here, and my horse Playboy. He's 8 years old gelding. I own this horse from the baby. So we have a journey together, working together, and try to succeed and achieve our horsemanship goals. So today, me and Playboy are going to share with you our philosophy and methodology, how to develop horse neck muscles from the left and right side, actually in the forward motion. In the previous videos of the evolution vlog, I shared with you how to develop horse neck muscle memory and stay still, and why it's so important not concentrate on the pressure and release. I concentrate only on the physical exercise and in timing physical exercise. Increasing timing and the physical exercise depends on your horse mental and physical ability. Very important to concentrate on relaxation, because after each physical exercise, doesn't matter it's a person or it's a horse, we have to relax mentally, and when we relax mentally, we relax physically. In the same time, in the previous videos, I shared with you how to use your balance and coordination and your weight of your hips and your body, so you're not going to compromise horse weight on his shoulders, on his side of his body. When you actually educate horse to be flexible from the left and right side of his neck and develop his neck muscle memory. And this was everything in the stay still. Today we're going to put this education, this philosophy in action and apply physical exercises. One actually physical exercise from the left and right direction in the forward motion. It's very important for us to understand, just think beyond the box. When human, I come back all the time, I'm saying human and horse, because for me it's exactly the same. Horse have muscles, have mental abilities, have physical abilities, cardio, blood, veins, joints, and etc. So in stay still, if I'm gonna stretch my body, my neck or my hips or my shoulders or my waist or my back or my legs, and stay still, that's going to be nice and easy and perfect. Yes, it will be a little bit frustration from the beginning because I didn't develop my muscle memory, but it's going to be much easier for me mentally and physically to actually apply this flexibility and physical exercise and stay still. And exactly the same with horses. When horses stay still and I pick up this rein, that's very nice. Horse flex his neck from the left and right side, because I'm separating flexibility, muscle memory with forward motion. And that's what truly begin a problem, because we combine muscle memory with forward motion and with emotions. And when involved in emotions, if it's horse obsessed mentally, physical abilities will tense. What I'm trying to say, muscles will tense and refuse to use his physical abilities. And that's why I'm always talking about pressure and release. Because if I'm in stay still and I pick up the rein, and we talk from the previous education, I not release horse when he give me his left right now muscle of his neck. I'm gonna hold and increase timing till he gonna learn how to keep the shape and not bounce his head against my beat or refuse to be flexible because it's painful on his neck muscles. So we increase time into developing and stretch this muscle. So with forward motion, that's going to be exactly the same. We have to increase in time in forward motion. Because, again, I come back, you're going to say, if I'm going to pick up pressure and release, pick up and release, that's what he's going to learn. So when I'm going to start to travel in the forward motion, then it's going to be a big miscommunication with my horse, physically and mentally, because when I pick up, he's going to travel and step forward. So he's going to use his muscle memory on particular moment and one step. And he'll learn mentally when horsemen pick up the rein and I give you my muscle, I have to immediately, he's going to immediately release me from this physical exercise, release from this discomfort, from this pressure. And that's why we fall apart as an educator, because, again, it's just my philosophy, the way how I educate horses, the way how I took my methods from my knowledge, from my professional sport in my life, the way how I was educated, how my coach educated me. So, and I transfer all this to horse education. So I just, because pressure and release never worked for me. It worked for some certain point, and after stop working, I learned pick up, and actually Francois Boucher, you know already, it was in 18th century. In my previous videos, you can actually learn about that. He discovered flexibility of the horse neck muscle, right side of the horse neck. In the 18th century was amazing French horseman, great horseman, Francois Boucher, who designed and invented methods, flexibility in the horse neck muscle from the left and right side. Many years ago, he realized we can communicate with horse not through the horse mouth. We can communicate with horse through the horse neck muscles to connect all muscles, shoulders, rib cage, spine, hindquarters. So horse mouth, this was just a point when you're going to start to communicate with horse. You're just sending signals through the horse mouth, but it's connected to the neck muscle connected to the shoulders, rib cage, and hindquarters. So actually we need muscle memory. So what I'm trying to say, so it's very important the way how we're going to apply this exercise today in the forward motion, in the circle actually. We're going to release, we're going to concentrate. It's very important what I'm going to say right now. We're going to concentrate on increasing timing on the physical exercise. And very important, we're going to concentrate on relaxation. So we will not going to concentrate at all if my horse going to give me his neck muscle or he not going to give me his neck muscle. Sure, playboy going to give me his neck muscle because he's already educated. But when you start to educate the horse, when you pick up the rein, you might gonna get this result for today. And maybe after months, you're gonna get this result in the forward motion. So you don't concentrate, you're developing muscle memory, you develop an athlete. You not concentrate on this mouse, because eventually when you're gonna travel forward motion, if you're gonna concentrate on pressure release, he's gonna remove his head. And then we're going to start to use different devices to actually make him submit to pressure and release. And that's why human and horses fight against the pressure. Because some horses and some human, they're very, how I can say that, they can submit very easy and they're going to give up on the pressure and say, okay, just don't touch me anymore. I will give you everything what you want. And some human and some horses, we're going to fight against the pressure and fight very hard because they're mentally very strong, they have a personality, and they just doesn't want to agree with pressure and release. So that's just my philosophy, how I think. So, and also we have to think very deeply and learn about our horse physical abilities, the way how he built, because horses, even we're going to apply timing and repetition and relaxation, each horse built differently and have their own physical abilities. So some horses are going to learn much faster physically and mentally, and some horses are going to learn much longer. So you have to really pay attention on your horse, on his conformation. We also have to understand what we're doing right now. That's a physical exercise. That's an exercise. It is not final performance movement of the horse performance riding education. Anything in the world and any sport exist methods with physical exercises what lead to the final performance movement. So we cannot spend on any physical exercise when you educate a horse. You cannot spend a lot of time on this physical exercise because it have to be a lot different physical exercise what lead you. Say, for example, pick up the shoulder, you need neck muscle, engage shoulder to the neck muscle and pick up correct lead. I'll just give you an example. So we have to truly understand that's a physical exercise. It's same like, say, for example, basketball player. To throw the ball in the net, he have to develop balance of his shoulders with different physical exercises, with his knees, position with his legs, balance and coordination with his body, his wrist, his fingers, speed. So it exists a lot of different exercises. So final performance will be only throw this ball in the net. So exactly the same what we're doing right now. That's a physical exercise. And it don't have to be perfect. Final performance movement have to be perfect. We just have to practice and practice and practice this physical exercise so horse will develop this education, mentally and physically. So the way how we're going to put this education today, we're going to actually have a miniature lesson. Okay, the way I work every day with my horses, and so you just can see how I work with horse and how I relax my horse, how I apply physical exercise, and why I not concentrate on the pressure and release. I'm concentrating in the forward motion and exercises, increasing time in forward motion, and I'm concentrating on the muscle memory and relaxation. So another thing very important. So when I'm going to educate Playboy to be flexible in the neck muscle, in the forward motion, I'm not concentrating on his withers so he can drop his neck to the floor, to the ground, because I'm going to put all weight on his shoulders. What I truly concentrate in, I won't have this position when I travel in the forward motion. And I will going to exaggerate physical exercise. That's another thing. So let's finish first what I want to say. Because if I'm going to teach him to drop his neck down, all weight going to be in the shoulders, and he will not going to use his neck muscle. What I truly want to have, I want to have this travel in forward motion to the left, and I want to have this travel to the right. Because eventually, when I'm going to pick up two reins, then horse have to use his neck two muscle to the left. He have to slightly be bent to the left, travel to the left, and when he travel to the right, he have to slightly bend to the right and use both muscles. So let's come back to exaggerate physical exercise. Again, to do pirouette in the air for a gymnastic, he's flexing, exaggerate his physical exercise to flexing tendons and etc. To be after very flexible in the final performance movement. So exactly the same my idea, and the way it's how my coach educate me to fence. And we have to have a lot of reaction, and we have to have very fast speed and flexible, very be flexible on our back and our legs, and we have a lot of relaxation at the same time. So they exaggerate our physical exercises, make very hard for us physically. So when after we start to practice actually final performance movement, it was very easy for us because our body get used to it to exaggerate this work. So physical exercise for the muscles was very easy. So we're going to start to work with Playboy right now, and I'm going to talk through the education. So again, I'm going to pick up, that's going to be my first repetition, say he going to the left, but I'm going to work actually in the right side of his neck muscle. If you notice, I don't have no spurs, I'm not applying pressure, I'm not against the spurs, okay? I just not apply pressure with my legs right now on his rib cage. We're going to talk about this in the future. So it's very important for us to understand this. So we're going to start from walk, increase the trot, and after going to start to educate horse on lope. So when I'm going to go to the left, my goal right now, again, horse has to be very balanced. And we're going to talk in the future videos how to apply proper way reins, so we're not putting your reins sideways and etc. So I'm not going to concentrate on this right now. So you can see right now when I travel to the left, I want to have his flexibility of this right neck muscle. And I'm going to increase in timing right now, and I'm not going to let him go. So I want him to learn to keep the shape on his own and not to fall apart. And walk and travel very nicely and be relaxed. So when he does this physical exercise, I'm going to stop my horse and let him relax. That's what's physical. That's actually what's physical exercise. And that's what we're talking about. And this physical exercise probably was, I would say, 30, 40 seconds or 1 minute. And you can see right now, horse relax mentally. He breathes and release his breath, and he relaxed because he working physically. He was stressed physically and mentally. And it's nothing wrong with that. Horse is going to start to switch tails. Horse is going to go sideways. That's fine. When we learn this, we're getting upset also, mentally and physically. But when we develop our physical abilities and mental abilities, that's very easy for us. So again, very important to stay and relax. Why I'm relaxing right now? I relax his mental abilities, and I relax his physical abilities. And every day I apply this exercise and apply and apply. Because eventually when I'm going to start to travel in the forward motion, and I'm going to develop from the left and right, when I'm going to pick up 2 reins, you see how easy it is. And horse will going to keep the shape, and I don't have to fight it. So anyway, we're going to go right now to the second repetition. We're not going to talk today about hips, about my balance with my body, because it's involved also education of the proper balance and coordination on the human this exercise. So we go and how to shift your hips. Or we're going to talk this in the future. So if you pay attention right now, I increase in timing on this exercise. I'm not pulling very hard. I am not pulling on his face. What I'm concentrating only, I'm concentrating, please travel and keep the shape. If your horse doesn't know how to travel forward motion consistently, that will never going to work, because he already mentally will refuse travel. So he will going to tense his muscles, and that will never going to work. So it's very important for you to understand this. You have to have, first of all, develop forward motion consistent and consistently, and after educate muscle. So we're done. Second repetition. And I'm going to release again horse. Let horse relax. Another thing very important, when you educate horse physical exercise in a slow speed, you relax your horse and stay still. When you're going to start to educate your horse in the fast speed, say for example, trot, or you spend a lot of time in a trot. If you don't spend a lot of time in a trot, you can also stay still. But if you actually trot for a long period of time, or you lope for a long period of time, it's better to walk and relax your horse, because You can damage actually horse heart and lungs and etc. It's not, again, I learn everything is from my sport. It's not different. A horse is not different than people. So again, we're going to travel forward motion first of all. Horse going to travel forward motion, nice and relaxed. And I'm going to pick up my rein and set continue travel. So you can see my reins almost loose. If I release my reins, he's still keeping shape, but it's take long time to develop this. So again, beautiful. He travel forward motion, very nice. Continue travel. My hand have to be very consistent. So in this particular third repetition, I'm going to increase in timing in the forward motion again. So ask him for a little bit longer time. Can you please travel for a long time? Again, I'm not bouncing my legs against his rib cage. I'm not concentrating on this at all. What I only concentrate on his right neck muscle. That's it. Nothing else right now. This exercise only develop flexibility in the horse neck muscles in the forward motion. Nothing else. Beautiful. I want to see it nice and relaxed. Horse travel. Right here, beautiful. I'm using only inside rein. Continue travel. Put your hips inside. Right here, put your hips inside. Don't lean outside. Beautiful. I just have to remind him this because I'm training him, and if I'm gonna let him just play around, he will learn that. So hips inside, and keep your shape. Beautiful. So he travel, and I'm gonna stop my horse and let him relax. So we can see horse not getting very upset and nervous and open their mouth and start to fight a little bit and excel. Beautiful. And we're going to let him relax right now. So when we're done walk on this side, we have to finish walk on the opposite side. Go to the right and work on the left side of the horse neck muscle. Beautiful, very nice. And very important right now, relaxation. Why we actually have this relaxation? Because we want to have this muscle very healthy. What I'm trying to say by healthy? Muscle work very hard, we're ripping tissue of the muscle, and after muscle relax, and muscle getting stronger and flexible. So again, I'm not concentrating right now on the horse at all, on his mouth, and the pressure and release. So we're going to work on this side right now. So he leaning with his shoulder. I'm going to say keep your shoulders. And again, you don't have to. I have a very small area right now because of the camera, but you can use whole arena to apply big circle to apply. The bigger circle you're going to use, the much healthy it will be for horse joints and for his balance. And it's not going to be very hard also mentally and physically for a horse to perform this exercise. It's a several exercises how to develop horse neck muscle. I just shared with you one exercise, and again I'm going to stop my horse and let him relax, just like that, and let him relax and stay still and said, very good boy, you done very good job. So we're staying relaxed right now. So we done, you can see how many already 4 physical exercises I apply. 3 on this side and 1 on this side. It's a physical exercises because horse actually perform. Very nice. Horse nice and relaxed. Relaxation, it's very important. Let him relax his neck. If he wants to pick up his head up in the air or drop his, let him be natural, because he have to relax. And you heard again, he released his breath. He said, physical exercise, finish. He chewing lick right now. It's again stress relief. We talk about chewing lick in the future education. So, not the future, in the previous education, actually chewing liquids is stress relief. That's not very, very great sign, actually. So again, horse travel right here, very nice. When you're going to apply this exercise, you have to learn about your horse mental and physical abilities. If horse truly, if he's going to start to bounce his head, if he's going to speed up, so you applying too much of the forward motion, and we don't finish very well good exercises with bridle work methodology and in the forward motion on the ground, in the stay still. And I share with you, before I even start to educate horse on this under saddle, I teaching them on the ground. It's exactly the same exercises, and when they learn that, then I transfer to the saddle. So it's much easier for them to actually learn that right here. So it's going to be our second repetition. So we just increasing timing. Pay attention to his ears and his eye. If his eye relax right now, if his muzzle relax, if he keep in shape, very nice. I listen his tail, if he's switching his tail. If he's going to switch in his tail, sometimes you have to overcome the obstacles. And I'm going to explain you why you have to overcome the obstacles. Right here, I'm going to stop him for a second. He finished his education. I'm going to stop him for a second. So a lot of time you have to overcome the obstacles when you educate yourself or you educate the animal. Because when you as a human are going to start to perform a physical exercise, you're going to get hurt mentally and physically. It's 100%. You're going to get frustrated, upset, nervous, and you're going to decide to give up, and etc. And only mentally, if you're strong enough, and you're strong mentally, and you have actually true grit inside of you, you will actually going to start to push yourself to the limit and overcome this obstacle. Going to say, I can do it. So with horses, it's going to be exactly the same. And after, it's going to be very easy for you, actually. But if you're going to just give up and cry and going to say, oh my God, it's hurt, and give up, then you're never going to grow mentally and physically. Or with horse, exactly the same. One day, you're going to apply this like exercise, what I'm saying, increasing timing all the time. And horse, in the next day, in the previous day, he done 5 steps, and the next day, I have to do 6 steps, and he's going to say, no, I'm not going to do this, and he's going to start to stretch his head up in the air. So you have to push his mental abilities and physical abilities till he's going to step the 6th step, and then you release. Don't go 8 and 9 and 7. So if you're not going to overcome this and you doesn't know how to do that, because you can damage horse mentally also and physically, then horse will never going to learn that. So if Playboy, for example, right now pick up the rein and he start to raise his head up in the air and fight, I'm going to make 1 step more till he going to flex his left side of his neck muscle, and I'm going to say, that's great, boy. Today we're going to go home and we're going to be nice and relaxed, and we're not going to start to. So again, you see, I pick up the rein. When I'm going to release the rein 100%, he have to still keep the shape on his neck. Again, not concentrating, he dropping his withers. I want his keeping arching his pull. That's what I want. Right here, beautiful. And keep his nose inside. So I'm just taking right now him to the next level. And in the future videos, I will share with you how to do that also. Beautiful, very nice. And he travel, very nice, beautifully. So again, don't pull on the reins, don't seesaw, don't use devices, severe devices. It's everything physical exercise, patience, a lot of patience. Right here, very nice. I'm very happy. He's nice and relaxed. I'm going to say right here, stay still and relax. Beautiful. So he's staying still and he relaxed right now. So we done walk to the left and we done walk to the right. So now what we're going to do, we're going to actually let him stay still and relax right now. And we're going to take him to the next level. We're going to apply trot. Okay? We're not concentrating on the hips. We're not concentrating on our legs. We're not concentrating on our hips. We're not concentrating on his shoulder right now. Only what we're concentrating on the neck muscle. In the future, we will learn that and going to put all this puzzle together and develop this balanced horse. So horse not going to lean on the shoulder when he travel like that and not falling forward. Beautiful. So horse relax right now, and we're going to start again from the left side. Right here again, frustration. Right here right now. So first I'm going to ask my horse to trot. When horse going to trot, I'm going to post. So it's not, I'm not going to sit like a potato. It's like a potato on his back. Right here. And I'm going to work just on this first repetition on the trot. So when he trot like this, nice and relaxed. Beautiful. So I'm going to bring him in the middle. So you stop and said, that's what I want. Beautiful. No more than that. Again, it's a physical exercise. You cannot trot and trot and trot and trot. And you're just going to damage his mental and physical ability. So we've done one repetition. He's nice and relaxed. Beautiful. Very nice. It's same like, say, for example, fencer apply his hand, or basketball player apply his hand, or hockey player apply his hand. He apply a couple times, develops this muscle memory, and after he's staying, he relax. Oh, exactly the same here. Beautiful. Because eventually we want to ride one-handed like this, and we want horse actually keeping this shape and not to fall apart. Because if I'm going to pick up one-handed and I'm going to ride one-handed right now and hold his and release this reins, I want his keeping shape on his own. All right? When I setting him up, I said, keep your shape, keep your shape. That's what I want. So we're going to come back to the second repetition, pick up, continue work. Now what we're doing differently, we increasing timing. We actually increasing timing. We're going to ask, can you try to keep deeper your neck, not pulling harder, just holding longer. That's simple. Beautiful. Horse travel, very nice. That's what I want to see. Very beautiful work. So we're just going to increase timing. So again, I'm going to bring him in the middle right now, right here. And I'm going to stop him and let him stay still. Say, very good, boy. Stay still and relax. You can pat your horse. They have skins, they have feelings. Very nice, beautiful. Let them stay and relax. It will gonna be frustration. It's gonna be very hard work. You're gonna fall apart. Horse gonna fall apart. But you just have to continue practice and practice and practice and practice and practice. And have a patience. Do not start to pull. Do not start to fight. Do not start to fight different bits. So he can create more pain, so he can submit. It's everything muscles, 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 and muscles, and mental abilities. So when horse relax, so if I will walk say for example, work longer on the trot, when I'm going to relax horse, then I'm going to relax him on the walk like this. I'm going to release my rein and let my horse just walk and be relaxed. And horse can relax. Remember, we talk different speed, different relaxation. So again, horse trot. I'm going to pick up. I'm going to say, hold, please, your shape. Please hold your shape. Right here. So again, I'm not looking, he's dropping his head to the ground. I want his arch, his pull. That's what I'm looking for. Right here, beautiful. So I'm working right now on the right side of his neck muscle. That's what I actually am doing. So I'm gonna increase timing, and you see I don't let him go. I'm just continue holding this rein. You can work, if your horse already getting to advanced level, you can work with one hand. Right here, beautiful. Horse holding his shape. Again, you see how he pick up his head up in the air? Again, right here, because it's getting much harder for him. I said, no, keep your shape. So on this particular moment, remember this step number 6, what I told you, you have to overcome mental and physical ability. Right here, you see he drop more and I increase timing, I'm gonna say stop. That's what I want. So he try actually right now very hard on his own to put this using this pull and using right side of his neck muscle, and that's why I stop. So relaxation, it's very hard for us to understand, but what actually teaching him to be, to actually wants to perform on physical exercise, that's relaxation. He's looking for this relaxation. He's not looking for pressure and release. He's not looking for release of aggravation. He looking for relaxation of the physical, from the physical exercise. And that's what he trying very hard physically himself to submit to this physical exercise and try very hard. Again, pressure and release is just aggravation. It's never worked for me anyway, and that's why I try to find different way how to educate the horse, and I took my knowledge because I think it makes sense a lot, because horses have mental and physical abilities. So again, horse relax, and again, we're gonna go to the right now, and I'm not going to right now trot right away. That's another patience and relaxation, which I'm taking you to the new physical exercise. Relax, relax, boy, you're doing fine. Okay? So exactly the same human. When my coach educate me, he finished one exercise and he take me to another exercise, same exercise but different repetition, but in a slow motion, and after he increased speed. And I was so excited, I want to work very hard. So exactly the same, I apply my education with horses. So again, we're going to pick up and work on the right side. Right here, beautiful. So increasing timing a little bit. It's a new side. So first repetition, it's also nice and relaxed. We don't have to push a lot of timing. Beautiful. So left rein, relax. We're using only inside rein. Beautiful. Continue work on this. Very nice job. Beautiful. And again, you're going to think, oh, it's a small portions. You're teaching him by small portions. Absolutely not. I'm not teaching him by small portions. Because every day, your timing will going to increase, and the physical exercise, and eventually, if you know how to develop muscle memory, eventually, repetitions will going to disappear. You're not going to have repetitions, you're going to have only one physical exercise. When you develop muscle memory, you have to have repetitions. But when horse learn physical exercise, repetitions disappeared. You apply only one physical exercise. So that's very interesting to learn that. And I actually share this from Discover Philosophy Methodology Ramp and from Foundation Program for the first level, how you start to educate horses, start to communicate repetitions, and how repetitions disappeared. We stop using repetitions and we're using only final performance exercise. Final exercise for the final performance exercise. So again, horse relax. I'm going to let my horse travel to the right again and relax. Beautiful right here. Very good boy. Very happy. Good boy, baby. So Again, he travel very nicely, nice and relaxed. Beautiful. Very happy to see that. So eventually we're going to learn, because right now you see horse travel, and then I pick up the rein. Eventually we're going to learn how to pick up the rein and make horse to travel. That's very hard to teach horse, but that's you truly develop elevation of the horse back, not your spurs to tapping in horse guts to pick up his rib cage. It's a lot of tons of repetitions. Collect, forward motion, stop, relax, collect, forward motion, stop, relax. Not even travel in forward motion. I'm not going to give you all my secrets. I just going to teasing you a little bit. So right here, right now, he travel. I'm going to increase time in forward motion. It took me a long time to figure out that on my own. Beautiful, continue travel. Very nice. I'm very happy to see that. Very nice job, baby. Very nice job. I'm proud of you. Very good. Continue travel. And again, bring him in the middle. And let him relax. Beautiful. So we've done 2 repetitions. Horse nice and relaxed. Beautiful work. Beautiful work. Nice and relaxed. Very nice. I relax, he relax. We both relax right now to relaxing our muscles, relaxing our mental abilities, our physical abilities. Just relax all around. Beautiful. Very good. Very good job. I'm proud of you. Very nice, baby. Very nice. Beautiful. And again, we're going to go to the 3rd repetition. Release your rein. Don't pull on your rein. Be nice and relaxed. Horse have to be very nice and relaxed when you work with your horse. Very nice, son. Very good boy. So again, ask him to trot. He went to trot. You see, he already learned this muscle on his own. I just released the rein, and he started to hold his shape on his own. And we're gonna, in the future, learn how to do that. So when you release rein, so horse actually keeps shape on his own, physically, and understand mentally. That's a unique part. Right here, beautiful. Continue work. Again, pick up and hold for a long period of time. Don't let him relax yet, because it's a physical exercise. Well, checking him out. Can you hold the shape? Because he's a little bit advanced already. So can you hold your shape on your own? Right here. Hold, release. Beautiful. See, he dropping a little bit his head down, but he still try to keep shape right here. Very nice. I'm very, very pleased to see that. Very good. So I'm going to just increase a bit more time in here. And I'm showing you guys exactly the same how I practice every day with my horse, so you can have idea and succeed with your horses, and your horse is going to be happy horses. Right here, beautiful. Let them stay still, relax. Right here, beautiful. Very good boy. Very nice, baby. Very nice. So we done walk, we done trot from the left and right side of the horse body. So we're actually gonna go right now and start to apply exactly the same exercises on the lope. If your horse doesn't know how to lope, not understand the speeds, and not understand the cue, not understand consistent pick up the lope. Consistent, it means when I ask you to pick up the lope, you pick up the lope, not 5-10 strikes on the walk, on the trot. And if your horse doesn't know how to travel consistently, continue loping and never stop, so you don't have to all the time pushing with your legs your horse, this exercise will never work, because horse will gonna refuse travel, and he mentally gonna be tense, and then he become physically tense, and everything will gonna start to fall apart. So first of all, it's very important to finish walk, trot, and lop. Horse understand that, and after you develop this muscle memory. So again, we're gonna start to work on the lop. Very good. So again, we have to first of all walk. Now we're gonna pick up the trot, and now we're gonna pick up the lop. And again, we're going to work on the first repetition. Keep your shape, 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 and stop, and relax. So on the lop, it's very, very hard for horses, so don't continue apply for a long period of time, because thereafter going to refuse and going to start to throw his head up in the air and start to speed up and run. Every day apply a little bit more, increase timing in the forward motion. And again, let him relax, and we're going to walk on relaxation right now. We're not going to right away stop and stay still, because we talk about that. Very nice. Horse nice and relax. Beautiful. If you see right now, I'm not concentrating to ask him to lop and pick up hips inside and etc. So I'm only concentrating, please pick up the lop. Okay? And I'm going to work your neck muscle. In the future, we're going to bend horse almost in half to pick up correct lead. But that's in the future. So again, walk, release your rein, pick up, trot, shoulder, ask your horse to lop. Horse going to lop. Okay, and work. Work only with inside rein, increasing timing, and work on this side. So I'm just going to increase in timing right now on the forward motion. That's what I want. Beautiful. Only work just with left rein. Horse travel, keep it shape. And I'm going to break my horse on the trot right now. And I'm going to stop my horse. Beautiful. Very nice. Let him relax, stay still. That's what I want. Very good boy. Very nice. I'm very pleased to see that. Horse nice and relax, and we're going to continue walk. And again, relax. Very nice. And we're going to go to the third repetition. First of all, we're going to work. If your horse doesn't know how to pick up correct lead, that's will never going to work. Okay? Because horse going to pick up wrong lead, horse going to start to speed up, you're going to pull the reins, and it's going to be big miscommunication between you and your horse. So it's important finish consistently, first of all, forward motion, finish bridle work methodology, educate horse how to pick up correct lead, and after combine everything together and develop this education on the horse neck muscle. I just let him be completely. He can lean a little bit inside, wandering around, that's fine. He can do that because he relaxing. I take him away from the education. So again, we're going to go to the third repetition. I'm going to pick up, a bit switching tail, kind of pissy. That's okay. They'll learn like that, that's fine. So again, I pick up. I don't like this. Again, I pick up, heel up. Very nice. And I'm going to work only with left rein and say continue travel. Keep your shape. Keep your shape. Continue travel. Keep your shape. Continue travel. Keep your shape, keep your shape. So right now I just increasing time in the forward motion. You can practice speed control in the future. So I'm gonna ride one hand right now, pick up my left rein and set continue travel and keep your shape, keep your shape, keep your shape, and release. So I want to truly develop this forward motion. He lost hips right now. It's maybe because of the sand, because of the balance, because it's very hard. Right now, I listen truly his body language. He telling me right now he's tired. He start to snore. He start to raising his head up in air a little bit. He start to speed up a little bit. So I'm gonna say more steps a little bit, and we're gonna stop and relax right here, right now. Beautiful, and stop. Very nice. So in the same time, I'm listening my horse. When I'm working with him, I listen him. He telling me, I am tired, let it be. So exactly the same, exactly when my coach educated me, he listened to me when I work. Okay, Russ, stop, you're tired, that's enough. So again, we're gonna work on the right side right now. Let horse travel to the right. And again, beautiful. First we'll walk, now trot, continue trot. First we'll trot, and pick up the right lead. Let my horse lop here. Beautiful. Continue lop. So it's going to be my first repetition. Only work with right rein right now. So I'm working on the left neck muscle right now of his neck with my right rein. And again. Then I'm gonna stop him, let him stay still and relax right now. Beautiful, and we're gonna walk. Very nice. So you kind of understand the idea, what I'm trying to explain. You have to apply the repetitions in increasing time in forward motion, so horse truly mentally will develop this and physically develop this education and develop this muscle memory. Continue travel. Very nice, very good boy. Continue travel. Very nice. Let them relax, that's very important. And again, trot. Come back to trot. And again, pick up the lop. Continue lopping. I'm asking him right now a little bit deeper to hold the shape. Again, he's snoring, he's breathing. I said, continue work a little bit longer. Develop your strengths. Beautiful. Continue work. Beautiful, right here. Very happy to see that. And again, break on trot. Let him trot. And let him walk. And be nice and relaxed right here. And walk. Very good. Continue to relax on the walk. Very nice. A lot of relaxation right now, a lot of relaxation. Till horse is going to develop this patience and relaxation and not speed up, not wants to run through the exercise. Let him relax his muscles. Very nice. And I'm gonna stay still and relax right here. Let him relax. So reality, it's very easy to develop this way, and horse not getting upset and nervous and fighting through the beat, fighting through the bridle. Horse truly nice and comfortable and work on each physical exercise. And it's very important to pay attention what your horse telling you with his sounds, with his body, so you will not gonna damage his mental and physical abilities.